Let's take a look back at the familiar strain. Oh, no, never mind. Not quite the outcome you'd imagine, but a fitting one nevertheless. Don't you think so, Hades? Sea of stars. Eternal darkness. Zodiac. Well, one assumes that we're going to defeat Fandaniel here, and it's going to make things worse. A Lalafell in a bathing costume.
All creation shall bend to my will.
Okay. It all. Why is that still on Alliance chat?
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Coquitos. Ouch.
The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Okay, Anya. Okay, that's a square one. Yeah, so the shape dictates the area of effect that we're going to have on it. So the one over here was a triangle.
Malice, become flesh.
Paradema. Ooh. Oh, nope. Oh, don't stand there. Are those behemoths? Yes, they are. Those are serpents? The Python concept is brought into creation.
Will you live to see the end?
Right. I mean, this is story, so that's circular. So I'm going over here. Oh no, it's square.
Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete.
Something tells me that's not what's going to happen.
Mine, all mine.
Oh, Fandaniel. Complete control. Oh. Oh, hello.
At last, I am become Zodiac.
He's not whole though, is he? And nor should he be, because he's not fully rejoined. Are there actually 6?
The natural order overturned.
Uh-oh.
All in existence, bend
Uh-oh.
to my will.
Oh. Okay. Right, so you're going to need to watch out for the arena moving.
Work, my
That was cool.
masterpiece.
Adikia. Okay, so that's a fist smash. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ooh. Right, this is going to be a beams.
How I've waited for this day.
Oh, he's gone into the corner. This is me paying a lot of attention to the mechanics and not a huge amount to my rotation. I'm fine with that.
All in existence.
No, I'm going to get hit
to
there.
my will.
Oh, no. My instinct was
The
to,
great
yeah,
cataclysm.
to work on pivots.
Faithfully recreated.
Ooh. Oh, we've got the things like the spires.
Skies fall tears of flame. All shall burn.
Oh, I think I see what's going to happen here. Yeah. No, did not see what's going to happen. Okay, I did see what was going to happen. It was just a different order to what I was expecting. Okay. Hard? No, not particularly hard.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
It's just people trying to get used to how the fight works.
The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Right, are these the same each time? Right, is this one square? Yeah. Okay, so I guess they're probably the same each time.
Malice, become flesh.
Right. Behemoth! If any of you have played FF11, you'll know what that's a reference to. I do like the music.
Will you live to see the end?
Sticks. Are we supposed to share that, or are we supposed to just... Don't know.
Soon my hold of a zodiac shall be complete.
Yeah.
Mine, all mine.
Here we go. One, two, three, four,
At
5.
last,
6. Yeah.
Zodiac.
So there are 6 places where Zodiac's missing bits from the rejoinings that haven't happened.
The natural order overturned. All in existence, bent to my will.
Nah. So that's going to take some...
My life's work, my masterpiece.
Triple Esoteric Ray.
How I've waited for this day.
Do 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 do.
All in existence, bent to my will.
Yeah, that one's not particularly difficult to avoid.
The great cataclysm, faithfully recreated.
Right.
From broken skies,
So it's
fall
this one.
tears of flame.
2.
All shall burn.
There.
Will you live to see the end?
Couldn't move fast enough for that. I suppose there are little kind of symbols on the floor, aren't there?
All in existence, bent to my will. Will you live to see the end?
No, everybody's died from that anyway.
I have no need for restraint.
I mean, we may as well wipe here. I was just seeing what any extra mechanics. So we're going to have one where we need to do
Bent to
that.
my will. Will you live to see the end?
Nice that it's a bit more challenging than the normal story instance.
end has come, and it will be beautiful. The marvels of circus were but playthings.
People in chat are saying, "Oh yeah, we need to follow this person with the one over the head." Which is all well and good until they screw it up.
Malice, become flesh!
So far, I don't think this is super complicated. It's the constellations bits that's getting me confused. Well, no, not even confused. It just doesn't seem to work as I expect it to, frankly. So I'm going to try following our number one.
Will you live to see the end?
Yeah, so I think we need to stay stacked for that, don't we? Oh. There's lots of cool stuff going on here.
Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete!
You keep saying that.
Mine! All mine!
I find it interesting that he's got such a strange mask.
At last, I am become Zodiac!
Right.
The natural order overturned! All in existence, bent to my will!
Yep, see, this is why I don't follow people. Nice work, mates.
My life's work! My masterpiece!
This is what happens if you waited on somebody else rather than doing it for yourself.
Waited for this day. All in existence, bent to my will.
So depending on which one it goes on.
Faithfully recreated. From broken skies fall tears of flame. All shall burn.
Oh, see, that's opposite to how it looks.
Will you live to see the end?
So the first one is opposite to what the pattern actually looks like.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful. The marvels of circus were but playthings. Malice, become flesh!
Don't need to move a huge amount to get out of the AoEs for most of these things.
Will you live to see the end?
Stay. I like the fact that the lasers for that just come from completely weird angles. Okay. This is going to be triangular again.
Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete!
Keep saying that.
Mine! All mine!
Okay. I do find it interesting that the bits that he's missing are actually physically represented on him. Almost like they're being
I am become Zodiac!
bound off, I suppose. Right.
The natural order overturned!
Right, so from here, we should be to there.
All in existence, bent to my will!
No, that's...
My life's work! My masterpiece!
So again, it's the opposite of what I think is going to happen.
How I've waited for this day!
Ooh.
All in existence, bent to my will.
Yeah.
The great cataclysm, faithfully recreated.
Right.
From broken skies fall tears of flame. All shall burn. Will
Okay.
you live to see the end?
So you need to have a certain number of people surviving all the way through to that. Otherwise, you can't do it. Right. This way.
All in existence, bent to my will.
I'll just wait for the limit right through here. There we go.
Will you live to see the end?
Oh, we're just going to have to get him down to half health, surely. Because this is a massively long fight otherwise.
I have no need for restraint.
Oh, no, it's that way. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to get him down to 50% or something, right? Or he's going to start losing control and take more damage?
All in existence, bent to my will. Will you live to see the end?
Oh, shit. I don't know, maybe we are gonna. He's still mixing it up, pattern-wise as well. Trimorphos esotericus. Oh shit!
Will you live to see the end?
Man, this is a long-ass fight. Maybe a bit too long? For a story battle? Because it doesn't look like we're gonna...
All
No,
in
I've got that that up.
resistance. Bend
Damn
to
it.
my will. Will you live to see the end?
Yeah, I'd maybe say that this actually is a little bit overtuned. Okay, where are that? Okay, there. Right, here should be fine. Nope.
Will you live to see the end?
Oh, that's where. Yeah, this is a really long fight. Gonna swap over to the second pull of the second group that I tried this with. We tried for another half an hour and then disbanded the first group. The second group had a lot more DPS and I think quite a few more people that had actually done the fight before. There was one wipe, but this was our second pull. Right. That's actually not all that difficult. Shit.
Will you live to see the end?
Nope. Yeah, this group seems to be doing a lot more damage. Although, it's probably because more people are staying up. I would imagine that maybe some of these have done...
All in existence, bend to my will.
I do like that mechanic. I'm struggling to get my head around
Will
it
you
in times.
live to see the end?
Yeah, should be you dead anyway. Nice. Good job, guys.
Is this the limit of your power? Is this how it ends?
And now is Xeno's going to come and sup him down. Yeah, okay. So maybe it was just that first. Don't know. Don't know. It's done anyway. Zodiac is dead. Not dead. Oh, here we go. Well done. My preparations are complete and I stand ready to seal Zodiac once more. Withdraw now from this place. The teleporter will deliver you to safety. It's not going to work though, because Xenos is right there.
Incomplete and insufficient. Of course he was no match. Once again, you have left my best laid plans in ruins. And played your role to perfection. Thus, sealing my victory. From the first, all I wanted was for you to kill Zodiac. 'Twas but one of many methods to achieve the desired effect. 'Twould have been the same had Xenos died in my place. But what better and more satisfying way to ensure success than to
Oh, so he
take
thought Xenos was
control
going to fail.
myself? My sole regret is that you lived to tell the tale. Even so, I have fulfilled my heart's desire. Let your murder mark the beginning of the end.
Zodiac.
The coming of the final.
Zodiac staved off the final days, but didn't prevent it entirely. The laws that he rejigged are no longer going to stop applying.
How quickly strength fades and blood cools. Old familiar sensations. So many lives, so many deaths. No different this. I close my eyes and slip into the dreamless slumber. A tired song and dance. Routine. Always I wake. But not this time. Nothing left unsaid. Nothing left undone. Inherit my hell. I intone with glee. The man I was would weep for what I have become. The all-consuming contempt. But I've the wisdom of 10 millennia to justify my answer to the question. No value in their existence. Not a whit. For all that I looked. None that I did see.
Yeah.
A final chance, then, for Heidelin and her faithful. In Cataclysm,
So that's...
prove me wrong. I snare.
So it's us killing Zodiac that starts the final
All shall
days.
return to nothingness, as was your will.
And that's why Fandaniel was Amon.
I, the star, and every living being,
Interesting.
consigned
But it's
to
us.
your oblivion.
It's us that sets off the final days. So yeah, to my understanding, Zodiac was simply holding back the final days by being alive. And that's why Heidelin couldn't just get rid of him. Oh dear. Which is why this came so early. Uh-oh.
Ah. At last.
Deep breaths. Slow and steady. Was that Heidelin the parasite? You saw it too, yes? The blue star below thrown into turmoil? Then it was no illusion. All was truth. With the death of Zodiac, the laws of nature over which he presided have begun to unravel. Final days are upon us. What you witnessed was an omen granted by the Echo, a vision of the horrors to come. Time grows short. Oh, hey, Xenos. I can't even tell what he's doing there.
No. I'll find no fulfillment in a contest with you this day. Slavering beasts gather at your gates, ravenous and eager. Already you turn to them and away from me.
And I shall keep on turning away from you because you are boring and bland. He needs some development or
I must
something.
go forth once more in search of power far beyond the might of Shinryu. Power to make your heart run over with rage.
Making us angry is not going to make you a three-dimensional interesting character.
For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair. That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair.
I will not fight for your amusement.
We shall see.
How very anime. So Zodiac is dead. Huh. I sense his presence on the moon no longer. If you need not follow, then I beg you stay and listen to what I have to tell you of Zodiac and the end of all things. Rise up through the night. Yeah, so I assume that that is the end of that act. The end of the first act was kind of obvious. You know, you got the Thavner, you've got the Charlayan, you've got the dungeon and the tower. End of Act 1. And then Act 2 was Garlemald. And going up to completing the Tower of Babel. And I guess this as well wraps out the ending of Act 2. I kind of thought, you know, the bit before this, or maybe this was a shorter third act. I'm not entirely sure how I was going to break that up. It's not always easy to tell. That trial, though, it was all right with a party that was doing half-decent DPS. But I think it could have been tuned a little bit further down. Because, you know, I mean, the second group that I fell in with, we got through it in 2 pulls. But somebody who didn't get lucky could be at that, like I was with Shinryu, for literal hours upon hours upon hours. And it's like, actually, for story MSQ purposes, that might be a bit meh. That might be a bit off-putting to people. Even now, I don't feel fulfilled by that. There was some cool ideas. It was a visually impressive fight. But yeah. But that being said, what has become of the game world after that is quite interesting. The very fact that we are, the final days are upon us, not from, I mean, Fandaniel got what he wanted, but he got what he wanted in a way that wasn't how we expected he was going to have it. So Fandaniel is dead at the end of Act 2. Zodiac is also dead at the end of Act 2. And the problem with that is that now we're stuck with Xenos as our main villain for the rest of this 6.0. Which is sad, because he's boring. any potential development, any potential breadcrumbs of interest that we may have had from Xenos, you know, his dreaming of the final days, the stuff to do with the artificial echo, it's all been kind of pushed aside for the sake of, oh look, he's this Mary Sue character who can't die, who can just blah blah blah, eat gods, blah blah blah, take on board whatever power he needs, blah blah blah. It's like, that's not a compelling villain. Emmett Selk was a much more interesting and three-dimensional character. There's nothing sympathetic, there's nothing likable, there's nothing to care about with Xenos. He's just there to be an end boss. Now, I'm hoping over the next however many hours that we've got of this expansion that something could be done to change that. But I don't think that's what they're going for. You know, even Kefka was a more interesting villain than Xenos. Now, a lot of people say, well, Kefka was one-dimensional as well. It's like, yeah, he was. He's mad, and we know why he's mad. And that's realistically all we need. But there's entertainment from that madness. Whereas I've never found any entertainment in Xenos. He's just bland. Van Daniel was a necessary evil, if you'll forgive the pun, because we needed somebody to counter or to complement, arguably, Xenos' blandness. And now Van Daniel's gone. The big question, of course, is what was the voice? Because it sounded a lot like Heidelind's voice to me. You know, her finally. You know, was Zodiac keeping Heidelind's power in check? You know, are they both going to be as bad as each other? Strongly suspect there will be. That's what's going to interest me as we move forwards. So, yeah, bit of a mixed bag, this section of the story. Bit of a mixed bag. Not bad, but a mixed bag. I shall continue onwards next time with the next bit. What's the next bit called? In Shadow's Wake. Oh, we're up to the 84 quests. Finally. I mean, we're still early in the expansion. So, yeah. But no, that instance definitely has not left a great taste in my mouth. It wasn't terrible, but it was just a little bit overtuned for my liking. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of that one. Was your experience better than mine? Yeah. Happy end walking, folks. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Feel free to tell me how bad I am down in the comments. There's a reason why most of the dungeons and stuff I do is with trusts. Because, especially with trial fights, because they take me a while to figure things out. That spinny platformy thing, there's clearly a trick to it, and it's just not being ill would probably be a part of it. Cheerio! Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.